Hi, and welcome to the Integray How To series. In this video, you'll learn everything you need to know about managing companies in Integray. The company framework organizes related tasks, endpoints, agents, data schemas, configurations, and variables. Users with the basic role can create, manage, and maintain their own companies. Administrators have broader permissions, allowing them to create, view, and maintain all companies. Additionally, administrators can assign or modify the owner of a company using the Administration Companies section. Company List. As an administrator, when you navigate from the footer navigation item, menu item, admin, and select Companies, you'll arrive at the company list. This list displays the names of all active companies on the platform. If the list is extensive, you can use the search field to easily find the company you need. Each company record in the list includes two additional controls: Orchestrator, a switch to turn the orchestrator on or off for the selected company, and the deactivate and reactivate buttons. These are represented by a red trash bin and gray recycle arrows. Clicking these buttons will prompt a small confirmation dialog to ensure you want to proceed with the action. At the top of the company list, in addition to the search field and add button, there is a show active and inactive button. This button lets you toggle between viewing the active and inactive companies. To create a new company, navigate to the home screen and click on the blue plus button, or select the plus Create New option from the left Content Navigation menu. This will open a modal window named Company with 6 sections under Company Detail: General, Data Retention, Task Step Behavior, Remote Control, Config Transfer, and Remote Config Transfer Source. On the right side, there's a User Access section for assigning user roles, available after saving the form. In the General section, complete the mandatory fields to proceed with the company setup. Act Company Name. Enter a user-defined name for the company. Use descriptive names to reflect the purpose of the company. For example, you can distinguish between different environments by naming companies like this: Company 1, Development Environment; Company 2, Testing Environment; Company 3, Production Environment. This approach helps keep your platform organized. The company slug is part of the URL that makes the endpoint accessible. It should be a descriptive, user-friendly string following URL rules. The rules are: only use lowercase letters from A to Z, digits from 0 to 9, and hyphens. Spaces, underscores, special characters, and accented characters are not allowed. You can create your own slug or click the Generate button to create one based on the company name. The slug is a mandatory unique field. You must fill it in before saving, ensuring 2 companies do not share the same slug. The owner field appears only when creating a new company from the administration section. The company owner has the authority to manage the company's settings and configuration. Owners can grant access to other platform users to work in the company workspace. Users assigned as company owners will see a small pencil icon next to the company name in the home screen or company panel. This pencil icon allows access to company maintenance. Tasks on the platform are processed in parallel integration threads. The number of threads depends on the licensing tier you choose. Higher tier licenses typically offer more threads, allowing for greater parallel processing and the ability to run more simultaneous tasks. Integrations are processed based on their assigned priority. While every integration task within the company can have its own priority, which overrides the company's default setting, the task priority defaults to the company setup if not specified. Priority value range from 1 to 99. Lower value has precedence. The default priority value is set to 99. Colors. As part of the customization options, you can select and assign a specific company color from a list of 10 colors. The time schedule option allows you to set a time window during which the orchestrator will process your integration tasks. If not set, the orchestrator will run integrations continuously whenever it is active. To set the runtime range, click the clock icon next to the time schedule field. You can select specific hours, minutes, and seconds. The orchestrator manages the integration process by executing planned integration tasks based on their priorities. If the orchestrator is disabled, no integration tasks for the respective company will be executed or processed. Ensure the orchestrator is enabled for the company to maintain task execution. The success and failed task runs fields allow for the deletion of records for completed or failed task runs that are older than the selected period in days. This value is set globally for the entire company, but can be overridden for specific endpoints. For endpoint data, the rules are the same as for task runs. Task step behavior. This configuration part allows you to set up the defaults for the company task step behavior. Data snapshot is in condition, under which the data structure will be stored in the database. The on-empty output setting determines whether to continue or stop the execution of the next step if the current step does not produce any output data. Error behavior determines how the task behaves when the step fails. In remote control, the Allow Control option enables to control remotely several things in the platform. It is possible remotely to get information on agents, logs, orchestrator, task, and task run status. Besides getting data, it is possible to manage specific actions like switching on and off of the orchestrator, starting, killing, and cleaning tasks, as well as managing task runs. The remote control token is basically the key you use to connect remotely to the platform. This token gets automatically generated when you set the Allow Control option to Token. It's important to have this setting on in the following scenarios: for remote control connectors, remote config transfer, and for comprehensive remote API management. Open Remote API documentation. Click the button to open a comprehensive guide to your company's remote management capabilities. This documentation provides detailed insights into the REST API endpoints that you can utilize. Config transfer is the process of moving configuration settings or information from one company source to another. To enable, allow sharing remote config transfer, facilitating the transmission of information from the source company to the target company. It is essential to check the corresponding checkbox. This checkbox should be selected for the source company. Easily obtain the token and remote config transfer file URL by clicking the Copy Remote Settings button. To apply these values, simply click the Paste Remote Settings button. Similar to the classic config transfer, the remote config transfer allows you to configure the following options. Override tokens and variables. If set to false, existing tokens and variables in the target location remain unchanged during the transfer. This is important when updating a configuration in a target company where specific tokens and variables should not be altered. Override retention settings. If set to false, the current task and endpoint retention values in the target location are preserved. Include comments and tags. If enabled, comments and tags on companies, tasks, task steps, step configurations, and endpoints will be included in the transfer. Data snapshot override. This option is useful when transferring configurations from a development to a production environment where you might want to disable data snapshots for better optimization. User access. After successfully saving a company by clicking the Save button, you'll find a list displaying platform-registered active users. Each user entry includes a checkbox, allowing you to easily assign or revoke access to the company for that user. This feature provides a streamlined way to manage user access rights directly at the company level. The company is now created. You can check it out on the home screen. If you need to make any changes or updates to your company, just click the pencil icon. There are two ways to deactivate a company. Company owners can only deactivate the companies they own, while administrators have the authority to deactivate any company in the system through the admin menu. And that wraps up this tutorial. I hope you learned everything you needed. Be sure to check out more videos from the Integray How To series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon in the next video.